Czesire. I was going to make a vlog where I went out for a walk, but I didn't because this is Finland and this is my first video ever, so I was a bit self-conscious. Also Finland, I mean, people would have thought I'm deranged, out of my mind, walking around with a camera talking to myself. That just doesn't happen. So instead I'm making this video where I'm going to talk about the walk. I went for a walk, I just didn't film it. And I have the greatest setup. You should see this. It's my phone balancing on a spray can on top of a mug on my table. So it's a great start. Also, not wanting to shake my table, shifting around. Anyway, I have this great looking pipe back there and I'm looking at myself, which makes it look like I'm not looking at you. Do you want me looking at you? I think is it creepy? I don't know, we'll find out. So, I went for a walk and it's so sunny today, it's amazing. It is winter, but I think it's starting to get to spring here soon. I have a big pile of snow on our shared backyard. I am at the moment located in a story house. That's what it's called, multi-story house on the second floor. So in our shared backyard there's a big pile of snow and it's melting. It's actually melting. It's like +5 degrees Celsius and it's spring. There are birds, there is sun, people are out on walks. It's one of the reasons I didn't film the walk, because there were so much people. It's like in the last few months I've only seen, if I had taken a walk on a Saturday afternoon 2 months ago, I would maybe have seen 1/3 of the amount of people I saw today. There were so many and they're so happy. People are smiling, people are holding hands, they are helping each other out and just looking happy. And it's amazing because Finland in winter, there are a lot of people. I mean, I am in Helsinki, which, if in case you didn't know, is the capital of Finland. So it's the most populated area and there are a lot of people also in winter, but they don't talk. I mean, they don't talk now, ever. But in winter they're just in Finnish something blah blah blah. I'm going to get my groceries and I'm not going to talk to anyone. I just had to adjust my camera because it fell off my perfect setup on top of the spray can. It just fell down. I'm so surprised. But I fixed it with tape. I now have tape running over my phone screen. It's glorious. Yeah, so I went for this walk. So I bet you are dying to hear all the details. I went outside. I had way too many pieces of clothing on because I was expecting the beautiful weather to mean it's going to be very, very cold, because that's usually the case. The bluer the sky, the more minus degrees. But it wasn't. And I was so happy, like, oh, it's so warm, this is going to be the best walk. And then I walk 200 meters and I'm sweating and it's great. I mean, I'm really thankful. It's beautiful weather, but I should have left 25% of the clothes at home. I live very close to an amusement park. Now everyone who knows Helsinki is going to be like, I know where you live, because there is only one amusement park in Helsinki. But yeah, and the parking lot was full almost, and the amusement park of course isn't open because it's snow outside. It's winter-ish. But I don't know if there was something going on or if people were just coming all the way over to this part of the city to go for walks. And I was taking a shortcut. I was going to this beautiful park that is close to my home, and I took a shortcut from the parking lot to down to the park, and it was a steep slope with no path, and I fell and I scrubbed my knee. There was only 2 people there, so nobody saw me being dumb. And when I got home I was bleeding, so I don't know how that happened. It didn't hurt when I fell. I managed to see a squirrel. It was cute. It was really close to me too. I guess it's used to people living in this crowded place. I mean, Helsinki, very crowded. But I come from a tiny place with like 800 inhabitants. So Helsinki is like a freaking big mega city for me. I also heard a car that started up and it sounded just like dial-up internet, which was really interesting. It drove away and it still sounded like dial-up. I think they should get it checked on. I don't really know what I was going to talk about. I just talked about a walk that I did. I don't know how many times I have said the word walk. Also, this is like the 7th take of this video, which is in 2 parts because my phone fell down from the spray can. And maybe it's redundant, maybe I'm just repeating myself, but you know what? It's okay. I can make more videos where I don't sound like a broken record player, what it's called. Those things that nobody uses anymore. I do. I play CDs. I have a collection of CDs. Also, I don't have Spotify. I guess I'm the only person in my environment that don't use Spotify. Even my boss, who is like 55, he uses Spotify. That's not a weird thing. People of all ages use Spotify, just not me. I usually like to listen to music while I'm cooking, but since the thing that's above the stove that sucks out the smoke, it's so loud. I can't, even if I'm wearing headphones and using some banging music really loud, it's just drowned out by the thing. I don't know what it's called. What is it called? Also, my dad is like super into hi-fi and sound quality, so I guess I inherited that a bit, so I get really distracted if the sound is not good, which isn't going to be on this video because I think the sound is passing through this mic, but it's still really soft. I don't think I have very much more to say. I will be off to my kitchen because I have some chicken in the oven and I need to check on it. It smells nice, so it's not burning. But yeah, see you someday. Hopefully.